Think of a great story as a crime scene. A detective doesn't just glance around, they scrutinize everything. Every comma, every adjective is a clue. This is close reading. Not just reading carefully, but a full-blown investigation into how a text works. It's a three-step process. First, observation. You notice the author uses sharp, harsh-sounding words. Second, analysis. You identify the technique, like cacophony. But the crucial final step is inference. Why does it matter? Maybe the harsh sounds create a sense of violence, reflecting a character's fear. That's the unlock. It's where real meaning is found. An author's tools are precise. Take diction or word choice. A building can be a house or a home. Same definition, but home connotes warmth and safety. House is impersonal. That single choice tells you something vital about the people inside. Syntax controls the rhythm. Short, punchy sentences create urgency, but a long sentence flowing on and on with conjunction after conjunction can make you feel overwhelmed, mirroring a character's exhaustion. Then there are motifs. A single broken clock is a symbol, but if broken clocks and hourglasses appear in every chapter, it's a motif of time and decay, a thread tying the whole story together and showing how a theme develops. Mastering this means you stop just experiencing the story and start understanding its craft. You're looking into the composer's workshop. In great literature, nothing is accidental. Every word is a fingerprint, a clue left on purpose, waiting for an investigator to find it.